So by the time you see this, I'll already be out and looking for the bits. So I thought it'd be worthwhile, just while I'm cleaning the Defender over, I thought it worthwhile sharing what I'm going to be doing and what I'm working on and what's going to happen over the next few weeks or so. Today, by the time you watch this, the Billing show is on over in Northampton. Now my plan is to get over there and have a look around and go and see what we can see, because there's a few things I want to do on the Defender and get it sorted. So the first part I'm going to be sorting is this front. This bumper that came on the truck, I'm not sure how original it is. There's some LED lights that are in there, and I'll be honest with you, they're suspect at best. They don't really work. Well, they don't work. This big bar, impressive as it is, that doesn't light up at all. So what I'm thinking, I've still got the winch in the garage and I haven't done anything with it since I've won it. I haven't really had the cash to do it, so I've held back. But now I'm back in contract, bit different. So at the show, I'm going to see if I can find a winch bumper to switch this out, get the winch fitted, go and have a go. To be honest with you, the only use cases I've got at the minute is getting some trees out of the ground and using the winch to help. I do have another idea though. On the back, this cover's good, right? The Eiffel Williams truck back, those are solid, and it's going to keep majority of the weather out, but it doesn't keep all the weather out. And it's also not that practical. I can't use it for what I want to use it. What I want to do is I want to use it as a camper vehicle. And there isn't really that much space in the back there to be able to lie down, is there? So what I've been looking at are these canopies. So the idea is that will come off and I'll drop in place. There will be a canopy that goes in there with a pop top. Idea being that you can have some cooking area downstairs and then a pop top roof over the top. Now I think it's going to be a bit of a pain in the posterior having it on all the time, because this only just goes into standard car parks because the barriers are too low. So if I end up putting something on the top of that, even if it's only a couple of inches or so, that's going to lock me out of many more places that I need to get to. So I want it to be removable. Now my idea is tied back to that winch bumper. If I can get the winch over some kind of railing, I can use it to actually, from the front, run the winch up over some kind of gantry system and then use it to raise and lower the back on and off the back of the truck. So I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work yet, but I think it could be done. Inside the back end, that is going to need to be coated. And at the moment, it's just aluminium bed, and there's obviously been loads of materials gone in and out. The bottom's all been scratched up. Some of the bolts in there, they're rusted up. Some of the aluminium floor is now visible. The paint's been knocked off. So what I want to do is probably look to get some really hard wearing truck back loaded coating in the back end and absolutely coat all of that out. So if I do end up loading concrete or gravel or whatever I want in there, then that will also be protected. When I upgraded the alloys, I took a bit of time to fit the one spare wheel in the back end here. And that's great, it's protected, it's out of the way, but if I'm coming to use a truck bed on the back, it's definitely going to be in the way. So what I'm looking at is, can I get a swing away wheel carrier on the back here somewhere so that I can swing that out and still use the back like normal. So that's another thing I need to have a look around the show for. Now, on this side, you may have noticed I've got a bit of a missing element here. Now, originally I was going to get just a cover to pop over that and some kind of grill, like the standard air vents. But then I thought, actually, I'm going to want to put a raised air intake on this. So I've left it like that until such time I get a raised air intake, fit that on there. I'm probably going to go down the Mantec route. I think that's the way to go. We'll see. So these blocks are aluminium, but they have started to corrode. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have these off and I'm going to get some foot peg steps so that when I do get a roof rack, I can stand on the top here, which also means then I'm probably going to use wing covers, get some wing covers on so that I can stand on the wings and not dent them even more than they already are. Other things to do on the extensive to-do list. The floor is rusty. Now, I think that might be in part because there's a standard Defender drip, right? Now I think I've found that there's a leak at the base, just about where my left hand is at the moment. That drips through onto the floor, and I think that over time has rusted out the sill on the edge. So that means at some point I've got to take the floor panels out, rust cure it, repaint it, cover it, and then what I want to do is I want to get some sound insulation in there because it is so loud on a long distance. Yeah, you do need to wear headphones if you go in more than 100 miles. And inside, things like these door winders, that's fine, but I'm planning to go into the continent with this. All the toll booths, if I go across those, I'm going to need to be opening the other window as well, and that's a bit tricky if you're doing it manually from your driver's seat. So electric windows, I'm going to see about getting those fitted. Inside as well, the stereo sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, and again, it's not much use on long journeys because it's too loud in the car to hear a stereo, but on the shorter journeys it is nice to just have a little bit of music in the background as you're bobbling along. Every time I hit a bump, either turns on or turns off. Behind the double din system, I've got to have a look at that and find the electrics, what's going on, and see if I can find out, get that resolved. I think what I'm going to do is switch out the head unit that's in there for something that's got Apple CarPlay, and maybe even something with a, more of a touchpad type thing. On the doors, you see we've got a bit of an issue going on with the door card here. So I've got to find these clips, and hopefully they'll be at the show. Get a few of those so that I can have this door card off, sort it out inside and get it fixed, and maybe even do the electronic windows at the same point in time. That'd be nice. These are all the plans that I want to try and get sorted. Things like, the seats. Seats are really worn from the old farmer man who owned it before me, jumping in and out. So these either need to be retrimmed or replaced. It'd be nice to have just a matching set. I'm not keen on going down the leather route, and I'm not keen on the plastic because they get too hot in the summer and too cold in the winter. I don't think I want to go to the bother of having electric seats. What I might do is at some point put in a parking heater, but again, depends what I do with the pop top and whether or not that one has one in. So there we go. That's I thought it'd be worthwhile doing a bit of a run through what my plans are for the future for this. As you can see, there's quite a bit to be done, and I think as I'm going to be keeping this for as long as I can, I don't have any plans to switch this out. I want to do it right. Take time, bit by bit, and get the right bits fixed. Underbody protection, the main body protection, got to get that sorted as well. And then all the toys that, be nice to have on there. And if you are at Billing and, you see me around about, do come and say hello. It'd be nice to see you. But for now, that's about it. It's going to be interesting to see what we see over at Billing. I'm going to take my camera along as well, see if I can get a bit of background for you, just to show you what's going on there. But for now, thank you very much for watching. My name's Rich, and this is It's Adventure, and I'll see you again very soon.